Dear friends, nowadays environmental pollution is getting more and more serious worldwide. Most sources of tap water are contaminated. Everybody is aware of this problem and considers buying a water filter. However, there are a lot of brands of water filters to choose from in the market. Consumers are confused as to what is the best choice. This Top Spring Life Energy water system is not an ordinary water filter. It is a product of the most state-of-the-art technology. Apart from providing drinking water, it can improve the value of all kinds of foods and contains several dozens of applicable functions. If we make black tea, green tea, or coffee with mineral water, deep ocean water, or any kind of filtered water through any water filter, the drink will gradually but surely become bitter after 5 to 10 minutes due to oxidation. But drinks made by using our Top Spring Life Energy water system will last a long time, no matter if they are exposed 1 hour, 3 hours, 5 hours, or even overnight. It tastes as good as freshly made. Moreover, you can pour, for example, a glass of bargain whiskey, brandy, wine, vodka, soy sauce, or vinegar, and place the glass in Top Spring Life Energy water for 20 to 30 minutes. Watch what happens. Even though the water is isolated outside the glass, the taste becomes very pure and sweet, thus attaining a high-priced quality. No other brand of mineral water, deep-sea water, RO water, ionized water, magnetic water, water out of regular filters, or general energy water dispensers can achieve the above-mentioned two features. Only Top Spring Life Energy water system can achieve these. This is the glory of IZEA Technology Incorporated. Top Spring Life Energy water system can not only remove harmful substances and heavy metals, but was also proven experimentally by a very prestigious lab, the Torii Research Center in Japan. Top Spring Life Energy water measured 51 Hz, which is the tiniest possible cluster of water molecules, and is characterized as having high reduction power with high oxygen content. Its unique bioenergy control system equips regular water with higher antioxidation, improves foods with higher qualities, maintains the freshness of foods, and generates high interface activities. All these the other drinking water equipment and supposed energy water filters cannot do. Not only that, with its characterized tiny molecule clusters, through immersing, Top Spring Life Energy water removes the pesticide residue in foods and the pollutants in the air and makes the food more healthy. This allows you to obtain the healthiest and safest nutrients in the food with little expense. Top Spring Life Energy water has many unique features which are ready for various applications. It can highly improve your living quality. Making tea, coffee, and black tea. Using Top Spring Life Energy water to make any tea, coffee, or black tea not only saves the amount of tea or coffee you use, but also makes them taste and smell purer. Their refreshing flavors remain even after several hours or overnight. Make your milk and drinks with Top Spring Life Energy water. It not only slows down oxidation, but also reduces ingestion of oxidants, making you healthier. Isolation soaking for alcoholic drinks and soy sauces. Soak bargain whiskey, brandy, Japanese sake, wine, vodka, vinegar, and soy sauce for 20 to 30 minutes with Top Spring Life Energy water. The liquors will attain the same qualities as those made over many long years and further upgrade the product's value. This feature cannot be obtained by any other form of water. You can also pour 5% Top Spring Life Energy water into alcohol, or pour 30% Top Spring Life Energy water into vinegar or soy sauce. Thus, you can taste the most natural and pure flavors out of them. Besides, this can reduce the amount of soy sauce usage without reducing its flavor. By doing so, it can lessen your salt intake and bring you a healthier and more economical life. Removing the pesticide residue, antibiotics, and heavy metals in foods. Immerse fruits and vegetables with Top Spring Life Energy water for 15 to 30 minutes. Pour out the water, then soak them again with Top Spring Life Energy water for 1 minute. This will remove the harmful substances in fruits and vegetables, such as pesticide residue. Immerse meat, chicken, duck, crab, and fish in Top Spring Life Energy water for about 15 to 30 minutes. Pour out the water and then rinse them with Top Spring Life Energy water. This will remove antibiotics and harmful substances in foods. Keeping food fresh. Immerse vegetables, fruits, meats, and seafood with Top Spring Life Energy water for about 15 to 30 minutes. This will maintain and lengthen food freshness and remove fishy smells. Then wrap these foods in plastic bags and store them in the fridge. This will prevent these foods from changing colors and from decaying, thus increasing their flavor and upgrading the value of their nutrients. According to the news report on CTI TV News, Dr. Leen Bishaw's research at the Department of Horticulture at NTU shows that normally, in order to increase crop yield, organic vegetable cultivation always adds overdosed nitrogenous fertilizers. As a result, partial organic vegetables contain an excess of nitrate, about 1500 ppm to 4500 ppm. Using Top Spring Life Energy water to immerse foods can diminish their nitrate content to a minimum. Upgrade live meat, for example seafood, poultry, and beef. Soak live fish such as shrimp, fish, crab, and so on with Top Spring Life Energy water for 1 hour or up to 24 hours. Add some natural salt into it. This can help cleanse internal grime out of fish and shrimp, etc., and at the same time, it can promote meat freshness and quality. Nowadays, air pollution is getting more and more serious. Dirt in the air can be found everywhere, such as the harmful substance dioxin. Consequently, no matter whether they are organic or regular foods, after being soaked in Top Spring Life Energy water, their value will be enhanced. Cooking rice, soup, noodles, and food preparation. The secret to cooking delicious rice is to cook it with Top Spring Life Energy water. First, soak dry goods, corns and grains such as polished rice, unpolished rice, and rice with embryo, in Top Spring Life Energy water for about 10 to 20 minutes, then rinse it with Top Spring Life Energy water. This can prevent damage to rice nutrition from chlorine content in tap water and can further remove pesticide residue and heavy metals while preserving beneficial nutrients. It helps you to make delicious sweet rice and prolong the rice's freshness through the strong oxidation-resistant function from the Top Spring Life Energy water. Moreover, the used rinsing water can be used to water plants. Plants will grow even better, thus no Top Spring Life Energy water is wasted. No matter what kind of cooking, soup or noodles, Top Spring Life Energy water can help retain the original flavor of the foods, make the taste even better, and prolong the freshness through the strong oxidation-resistant function from the Top Spring Life Energy water. Never shed tears again when peeling onions. We normally shed tears while preparing strong foods such as onions. This is not a comfortable feeling. But when you use Top Spring Life Energy water to soak and rinse onions, you will not be choked up again or shed tears when cutting them. Good for making facial masks and moisturizers. Top Spring Life Energy water is not limited to applications to promote food value and antioxidation. It can also be used as a moisturizer. You can pour it into tiny bottles for easier transport, so that you can supply water to your skin no matter when it needs moisture. You can also make DIY moisture retentive masks. This is economical. Useful for flower arranging. For friends who love flower arrangements, using Top Spring Life Energy Water for arranging flowers can help the flowers to last much longer. Good for dyed or permed hair. Use Top Spring Life Energy Water to rinse freshly dyed or permed hair. The bad odors of the hair perming lotion, which remain in hair, will dissipate. For rearing pets. For friends who love pets, take notice. Provide your pets with Top Spring Life Energy Water drinking water. This is good for their health. Add Top Spring Life Energy Water into goldfish or tropical fish bowls. Fish will be healthier and more energetic. Also, the fish bowls will not get dirty as easily. You can use Top Spring Life Energy Water to bathe your pets to free them from awful body odor. Introduction to experiments. Most people have little knowledge about the characteristics and functions of water. What functions and importance does water have to human bodies and to foods? Today we prepared several experiments to demonstrate and share with you. Top Spring Life Energy Water is a product of the most state-of-the-art water filtering technology system. It has several unique functions which no other kind of water can achieve. What does it have to distinguish itself from regular mineral water, deep sea water, RO water, ionized water, water out of regular filters, and general energy water? Now let us reveal the secret of this water. First, we make some black tea. Why make black tea? Black tea is most subject to oxidation among teas. First, we pour water into a kettle. Today we are using the hottest product in the market, a well-known French mineral water which can easily be bought in convenience stores. Now, let us pour it into the kettle. In contrast, we pour Top Spring Life Energy Water on the other side into another kettle. Same amount of water into both kettles. Now we bring them to boil. The tea we are using today is Lipton, which can easily be attained in the market. Why use Lipton? Because it is a brand that is known worldwide. The most important reason is that each of its bags has the same amount and quality. Now let us place one bag into each of the two boiling kettles respectively. Now let us go on with another magical experiment. These liquids are wine, soy sauce, and vinegar. After we pour them into small glasses and soak the glasses with Top Spring Life Energy Water for about 30 minutes, they will attain a high-priced quality. Now let's do the experiments together. First, we use the same brand of mineral water and pour it into a bowl. Then we pour the same amount of Top Spring Life Energy Water into another bowl. Then we pour wine into a small glass, divide it into two portions, and soak it with Top Spring Life Energy Water. In the same way, we pour soy sauce and vinegar respectively into small glasses. Then we divide them into two portions and wait about 20 to 30 minutes to see what happens later. While waiting, we can make vegetable salad. Normally, when mothers make salad at home, they use tap water to rinse and soak the vegetables. Now let us try to use Top Spring Life Energy Water to see what difference it will make compared to soaking in tap water. This is lettuce, a common ingredient in tossed salad. Cut it in half, soak one half in tap water and another half in Top Spring Life Energy Water. Let us wait patiently for 15 to 30 minutes and see what happens. Similarly, we normally use cucumbers in tossed salad. Generally, we prepare them with tap water for rinsing and soaking. But what difference will it make if we use Top Spring Life Energy water to rinse and soak cucumbers? Due to the tiny water molecules, Top Spring Life Energy water can penetrate through vegetables and fruits and clean out the impurities and pesticide residue from within. So, let us soak them at the same time and see what change it will make. Now the two kettles for making tea are boiling. We pour both kinds of water into 2 tea sets respectively and place lids over them. While waiting for the tea to get ready, let us do another experiment. Tap water contains high chlorine. What does chlorine do to our bodies? This is a chlorine reagent. Its function is to test how much chlorine remains in tap water today. Generally, chlorine content in tap water is around 0.3 to 1 ppm. Now we first pour some tap water into 3 glasses. Drip 3 drops into each of the glasses. When there is chlorine inside the water, the colorless water will change from yellow to orange. Now this is the chlorine content in our tap water today. The same experiment can also be conducted by using chlorine demonstrating papers. Regular vegetables and fruits are cleansed by tap water. Now let us see if rinsing by Top Spring Life Energy water can make them cleaner. This is an ordinary guava. Slice it, then put it into the first glass and stir the water well. We find that the yellow water turns transparent. Why? Because all the chlorine content is absorbed by the guava. This proves that vegetables and fruits absorb chlorine. Then, apart from vegetables and fruits, how does general rice or other food cleansing procedures affect us? Pour rice into the second glass. Stir it well. We find that the water gradually becomes opaque. This proves that rice also absorbs chlorine. This is therefore a terrible fact for most housewives, because no matter how many times we rinse the food, it absorbs chlorine, and each time it absorbs more chlorine. Consequently, this means that we take in a lot of harmful substances. Up to this step, we may think, will human skin absorb chlorine? Let us try now. Allow tap water to flow down over the back of your hands. Normally, we use tap water to wash our hands, face, rinse our mouth, and take showers. Let us drip 3 drops of the water into this glass, and we find that the water doesn't change color. This is because our skin absorbs the chlorine content in water. Therefore, we absorb a lot of chlorine while we wash our face, take showers, wash our hair, and rinse our mouth. How will this affect our children? Let us look at the glass with Top Spring Life Energy water. Is there chlorine inside it? We use some chlorine reagent from the same bottle and drip 3 drops into this glass. Quickly, we find that the water doesn't change its color. This shows that Top Spring Life Energy water is good clean water which doesn't contain chlorine. The above experiments are not in fact magic, because some better brands of filters can also achieve those effects. But regular filters can't possibly achieve the features which Top Spring Life Energy water can. Let us look at the following experiments. The tea is about ready. You can see how the colors of these 2 glasses look different. The black tea made from Top Spring Life Energy water is darker, because the molecules of Top Spring Life Energy water are very tiny, so it can easily bring out the content of the tea. This can reduce the amount of tea leaves used. Now the tea is still very hot. We will come back later to taste it to see the differences between these 2 kettles. Now we first pour out the Top Spring Life Energy water, which we use to soak the vegetables. We also pour out the tap water, which we use to soak the vegetables. Normally, we use tap water at home for cleansing. Now we can try to use Top Spring Life Energy water and see what the differences are between uncooked vegetables soaking in tap water and in Top Spring Life Energy water. Now we first try the head of lettuce soaked in Top Spring Life Energy water. Select one leaf and tear it into halves. Listen carefully as to whether the sound is clear and sharp. Then smell it to see if it has a strong, delicate fragrance. Then put it into your mouth and slowly chew and savor it. Then you will feel it is very sweet and refreshing. Then try the head of lettuce soaked and rinsed in tap water. Select one leaf. Similarly, tear it into halves. Listen carefully as to whether the sound is clear and sharp. Then smell it. It seems that it doesn't have the strong, delicate fragrance which we smelled from the other head of lettuce. That's okay. Now put it into your mouth to savor it to see if it is sweet and refreshing. How about it? It seems there is no sweetness in it. Now we try the cucumber soaked in the Top Spring Life Energy water. With similar steps, first select one piece and break it into halves. Listen to hear if it makes a clear sound and smell to see if it has a strong melon scent. Then put it into your mouth to savor it. You will find the taste is really sweet and refreshing. In the same way, we now try the cucumber soaked and rinsed in tap water. Select one piece and break it into halves. Listen carefully as to whether the sound is clear and sharp, then smell it. It seems that it doesn't have the strong, delicate fragrance which we smelled from the other cucumber. That's okay. Similarly, put it into your mouth to savor it in one bite. You may not feel that it tastes sweet and refreshing. It seems there is no sweetness in it at all. Why is that so? Because the water molecules of Top Spring Life Energy water are very tiny. Therefore, they can penetrate through vegetables and fruits and replace the pesticide residue and impurities, and at the same time help retain the original flavors and nutrition of the vegetables and fruits. And why can't we feel the flavor and sweetness from the vegetables and fruits soaked in tap water? That is because the chlorine in tap water damages the vitamin C, protein, and other nutrients. Besides, the molecules of tap water are bigger, therefore they can't penetrate through vegetables and fruits and can't replace the pesticide and impurities. Consequently, the taste can't be compared to the taste of those soaked in Top Spring Life Energy water. Okay, now you can also try these experiments at home yourself. It's already been 20 minutes. Now let us have a look at what happens respectively to the wine and soy sauce after a short while of isolated soaking in Top Spring Life Energy water and in that well-known French mineral water. Let us have a try. First, let us try the wine soaked in Top Spring Life Energy water. It tastes very sweet and smooth. It becomes the quality of good aged wine. Now when we try the wine soaked in that well-known French mineral water, wow! It makes you choke, just like its original quality. Why is this so? This is because regular bargain wines are made within a few years and contain traces of harmful substances. Through soaking it in Top Spring Life Energy water, it can increase its quality up to at least 10 more years. That's why this wine becomes so sweet and smooth. No other kind of water can achieve this. Again, we want to try the soy sauce. With a similar method, we taste the soy sauce soaking in Top Spring Life Energy water. It tastes sweet like an aged quality of soy sauce. Now we try the soy sauce soaking in that well-known French mineral water. The taste is, oh wow, it is deadly salty. This is because through the soaking with the Top Spring Life Energy water, it transforms the impurities in the soy sauce. As a result, the soy sauce tastes as good and sweet as aged soy sauce. This experiment proves that Top Spring Life Energy water can upgrade the value of alcohol in soy sauce. Now the black tea becomes lukewarm. Let us taste this black tea. Generally speaking, darker tea tastes more bitter. Now we taste this tea. It tastes strong and sweet, and we feel the sweetness even after we swallow the tea. It is very delicious even without sugar in it. But the black tea soaking in that well-known French mineral water tastes bitter and is difficult to swallow. Why? Because Top Spring Life Energy water possesses super antioxidant power. Even if tea is exposed for 1 hour, 3 hours, 5 hours, or even overnight, its taste remains the same and as good as freshly made. It is not bitter at all. Using Top Spring Life Energy water to make tea is one of the best enjoyments in life. This black tea experiment proves that Top Spring Life Energy water owns super antioxidant ability. So any food, including fresh fish, meats, bean curd, if soaked in Top Spring Life Energy water, will attain the highest quality and remain the best nutrition values. Installation. First, use a plus screwdriver to turn open counterclockwise the screws on the back of the Top Spring Life Energy water system. Take off the lid on the top of the Top Spring Life Energy water system and push to the right in order to open the battery lid of the flow meter. Then put in 2 new AAA alkaline batteries. Place the lid back on again and then the top lid. Then screw the lid on tight. Take out the PU hose. Unscrew and remove the screw nut out of water coming intake on the back of the Top Spring Life Energy water system. Put the PU hose into the intake according to the original directions. Finally, screw tight the intake screw nut. Take out the bubbler of the faucet. If there is already a male connector on the faucet, connect directly onto the changeover switch. Screw it tight counterclockwise. If there is no male connector on the faucet, then first take out the bubbler and place a converter connector into the faucet. Then connect it in the above-mentioned way onto the changeover switch. Once the changeover switch is installed, Top Spring Life Energy water system is ready to provide you with the highest quality water. First, turn on the faucet and pull open the switching valve. This changeover switch will carry tap water into Top Spring Life Energy water system. Through its filter system, this rare good water will flow continuously for your use. Before starting to use the Top Spring Life Energy water system for the first time, allow water to flow through it for about 5 to 10 minutes. Changing the filter element. Taking out the old filter element. First, use a plus screwdriver to open the screws on the back of the Top Spring Life Energy water system and take off the top lid on the top of the Top Spring Life Energy water system. Use the O-shaped grip which comes along with the filter's package and turn counterclockwise to open the silver outer shell of the filter element. First, take out the old filter element and then replace it with a new element according to its model number. Replacing a new filter element. The O-ring at the base need not be replaced. The correct installation direction is that the arrow on the new filter element should look downward. Aim at the base and place it on the base. Configuring anew after replacing the old filter element, remember to use a toothpick to reset the configuration notch. Reset the figure in order to start over calculating the water filtering amount. Then put back the outer shell of the Top Spring Life Energy water system over it. Lastly, screw tight all the screws. It is advised that you regularly change the filter elements to assure the quality of your drinking water. For more detailed instructions and installation, please refer to the Top Spring Life Energy water system manual.